This cough is annoying.
Hi, everyone. Good
Hi.
morning, Janet, Hazel. How are you?
Well, we are good, surviving.
Good. Yeah.
I know. Thank you so much for showing up. We are so grateful and we want to thank God because of this opportunity that He has given us and whatever we come to show everyone watching us and those that are going to watch the replay. It's a business that God gave us, and it's a business that we don't take it for granted. Like, we love what we do. So whether you're watching us live or catching the replay, we are so happy that you're here. We are so happy. And today is day 8 of Show Up and Shine from Fear of Freedom to Freedom. So we'll be catching up every day for 90 days. And today is day 8, and we are so proud of ourselves. Hazel, I'm so happy that you are here. Janet, we are so
Thank you.
grateful. And I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a wife, a mom of 2 beautiful girls, and a digital business owner based in Sydney, originally from Kenya. And today we want to talk about something that holds many people back. What if I don't have enough time? If that's what's been stopping you, we hear you, we've been there. But what if we told you that you don't need to have a lot of time to do this? You just need a little bit of time. In whatever you do, in whatever you decide to do in life, you have to give it time. So I'll not talk much about the topic of today, but I'm just going to bring in my sister and co-host Janet. And Janet is going to introduce Hazel too. So back to you, Janet. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you for this another day. That's day 8, of our
Yes.
90 days of Show Up and Shine from Fear to Freedom. We are so happy to be back on the screen again. Thank you for those who are watching us live and those who will be watching the replay as well. We're just so grateful that you're here with us. And we are so grateful to God as well for this opportunity once again. So I'm just going to quickly introduce myself so that we can finish. We don't have to keep you for long. So for those who haven't been on our screens before, if it's your first time, my name is Janet. I am a wife, a nurse by profession, and a mom as well of 2 beautiful kids. And I am a global digital entrepreneur as well, and a mentor as well. I live in Western Australia with my beautiful family. And to be honest, when I saw this business, I almost said no because I was working, as usual, 2 to 3 jobs. I also used to do double shift as well. And that meant I did not have enough time even for myself and for my family as well. But deep down inside me, I knew this is not the life that I want to continue for the rest of the years. I felt like I needed something different. I am not ready to continue with what I was doing at the moment. So I started small, some days maybe just a couple of minutes and a couple of minutes to start off. And then as long as I did something, or maybe during my break, I would check on inquiries, or maybe when I go to drop my kids, I just kept on showing up the way I could. This business, we always say it's an amazing. We discussed yesterday about one of our amazing features, which is kind of related to today. That is the flexibility it comes with because of the supportive of the tools that we have in the background. Yeah. So for me, we say this business is designed for people who are busy, it kind of fits in our normal daily life. So even if it's one bit of time, pocket of time, and you can just do it alongside your job. You don't have to leave your job for you to be able to do this business. We've got so many professionals in our community alongside Hazel, alongside Diana. We've got so many professionals who have been doing this business even for 2 to 3 years, and then alongside their full-time job. So you don't have to be sitting on the computer the entire day for you to be able to run your business. You can give it just a few hours in a day. Let's say even 1 hour in a day, or maybe a few hours in a week. That's enough. And that's how I did for me. and just small steps, step by step. And the fact that I remember when I'm going to work, I do night shifts still. I'm one nursing job, I'm working 10 hours, for someone, building someone's empire. But back in my mind, that mindset, I know, and I'm so grateful to God. At the back, when I come home, I've got a backup plan because I'm building something I can, call my own, something with my name on it. So it's not hard if I can build someone's empire for 10 hours. It's just a matter of mindset. I can surely spend or spare like 1 hour in a day to work on my business, or maybe 40 minutes in a day. Small steps, because I know it's something which we always say, like, building something, building an empire, it does not take like one day. Even Rome was not built in one day, like we know. It's just a process, like every day, small steps are the ones which count. So if you've been watching us and thinking like you need the entire time, or you don't have enough time at all to fit this business in your schedule, we are here to tell you today it is something which is doable. And most of us, we are always on the social media, like you can say you don't have time, but you have 10 minutes, you have 20 minutes. Some of us can scroll on social media, like, seeing what people are being up to, politics or anything, just getting updated with what is going on. You can spend even for 2 hours there on social media. It's just an habit, or when we wake up fasting. But I'm here to say, like, for me personally, I restrained from, like scrolling all the time. And that time I was using for scrolling, that's the time I spare for my business. Or because I'm not doing my second job, that's the time I'm using to build my own empire, as I go every day to build someone's empire. So I'm just going to give it to Hazel. Hazel, over to you. Please, you introduce yourself to our viewers and you just dive into today's topic as well, please.
Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Diane. For those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Hazel. I'm a mom of three. I'm also a nurse by profession and originally from West Australia. When I started this business, my main worry was time. When I looked at time, doing two jobs and also juggling with family, I didn't think I'll be able to do the business. But as time went on, I realized that the biggest thing I have to do is just to balance. I thought I don't have enough time for myself, how I'll run the business, but I learned something. You don't need to have a lot of time. You just need to use the time that you already have. Even if it's 10 minutes, that 10 minutes you can spare to do something for yourself. Some that do, this during my tea break. I can be at work, I go for my tea break for 10 minutes, I can do something with my business. Even if it's watching one video, it also helps. And other times, little ones, they go to sleep, there are tools and training already in place. So it's only you who start from that zero and you start building yourself. Even when I'm resting, things are still working in the background. I can be sitting in the living room after the kids go to sleep and I'll be working, you know. There are tools that are already there. So you're starting and it's not perfect and it's not possible. You go at your own speed, you know. That's what I love about this business. You don't have to rush, and no one is going to rush you that you have to be there. You have to reach that point. It's you who have to take step by step. You know yourself. Some people are fast, they move very quick. Some people, they take slow steps. So it just depends. You have to know yourself. So, yeah. So just get in there, join, and take your own space with this business. Thanks. I'll pass it on.
Well, thank you so much for both of you. You've said it so well and in detail. I think for me, I think I used to think that I'm too busy to do anything else, because I also, as Janet said, that I did also 3 jobs, and I didn't even have time for myself sometimes, and not even for myself only, but for my family. But you know what? I realized that when you're building something for other people, you show up all the time. You're always on time. You leave at the right time. So why can't I also find that a little more time for my business, even if I'm busy? because it's a business that is for me. It's not for anyone else. It's my I'm building my own empire. So if you have that time to give your boss or your workplace time, give your job, your business time too. If you want to grow, then also put something in your business too. And an online business does not need you to be there 24/7. And as we said, we have systems that work behind the scene. So what you need is something that can help you slowly create change without flipping your life upside down. So this business let me work in small windows of time between school runs. When I pick up my kids, I get messages, I get my leads on my phone. After dinner, when the kids have gone to bed, I can spare some time too, or when on a weekend when I'm not doing anything. After cleaning up, I just take a little bit of time and put it in there. And as Janet has said, the same thing. We spend a lot of time on media, in TikTok, in Facebook, in Snapchat. People spend more than 2 hours a day, even more. Because sometimes you think that you're watching for 30 minutes, then you watch another 30 minutes. You might even find yourself spending even 10 hours on your social media. That's just that 15 minutes every time you check your phone on social media, every 15 minutes, you'll find yourself spending more time. So this is an opportunity that instead of you scrolling and checking on your phone, this is the time that you should spend that time to build an empire for yourself, because you'll not be working full time. You'll not be working 24/7. You will retire one day. You have enough retirement for yourself. Is the retirement enough for you that you can go and say, I've worked so hard for 50 years or 20 years and I have enough. So just make sure that you just take those small steps, like Jannet has said and Hazel has said. They add up to something big over time. And you're not going to be rushing. You'll be doing it slowly by slowly. And nobody's going to be rushing you. It's about you taking that time and spending it conveniently and consistently, and letting the system and support do the heavy lifting. So, Janet, back to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel, for that. I think maybe you guys have almost said everything. I'm just going to kind of maybe say the last thing for today before Hazel come back and Diana to wrap up as well. I'll say, like, for our viewers, busy working parent, you've been watching us, you've been coming along with us. You see, like, even when we come to do a go live, like, are we doing like maybe 15 minutes or even 20 minutes? That's just a short time, which, as Diana was saying, as I was saying before, which you can be on social media. It's just, Hazel said, just the time that you have, making use of it, And as long, like, in our job, when we go, we are never late, to be honest. And everyone can agree with that with me.
Yeah.
You're never late. You're there on time. You don't go home until the hours that you're supposed to work are finished. The same way, the way we show up for building other people's empire with a lot of commitment. Some of us, maybe even they try so hard to be the employee of the year, Remember that someone's empire, you can do the same way. Like, you don't even, for our amazing opportunity, you don't have to spend all that time, like 10 hours in a day. That's too much. Some people spend even 7 hours in a week once you know what you're doing. 7 hours in a week to do your business, which we spend like 10 hours at work every day. It is not hard for you to spend even 1 hour on a day. So if you've been watching us and thinking you don't have enough time at all, for me, I get it. And that's how I used to think before I started. And then I would like to ask you, if you think you don't have enough time, what's gonna cost you more? Doing the same thing all over and all over again. Like, for me, I was doing the same thing for years and years, night shift and double shift, and filled with guilty all the time because I'm not there for my kids when they need me. And I was always tired, always on the go, So you can surely spare. I'm sure everyone watching us, you can try and spare even 10 minutes, 50 minutes, half an hour in a day to build something, your own empire, that slowly as you build it, because as we know, our business is not built within one day. Slowly that business can serve, can help you, and can be a game changer for you as well. For me, when I started, I didn't have any time as usual as we thought, but I had the willingness to try. And I was so scared as well to keep on repeating the same cycle, because I knew if I continue doing the same thing, I won't get different results. Because there is this way, like when we start a new year, like we write our resolution now and then, like so many, the vision for that year. But what surprises me, you write it, but you want to do the same thing and you expect you get the different result or you achieve your vision. It's not possible. If you want to get what you've never had, you have to do something you've never had. So if you're thinking you have enough time, I would say, like, as long as you're willing and you have a big why for a change, you can do it. As you always say, go message Diana, message Hazel, or go to our links in our bios, put your first name and correct email, and we'll be ready to guide you, hold your hand. And remember, you have the support of our amazing community of more than 250,000 people globally who are ready to help you, to give you full support. The beauty of this opportunity, you not be doing it on your own. Start building your own empire, a backup plan. We can see the way the world is going digital, like everything is just going digital. The cost of living is just on the high alarming. We are not able to keep up. We are building someone empire. Ooh, one day we can go and they say they don't need us. If they say that, at least build something on your own, which you can fall back on if something like that happens. So we can't wait to see on the inside. So get informed, and the most important thing is for you to take action. That knowledge, it's only powerful if you do something. So bye for now, and I'll give it back to Hazel, maybe, if she has something
Thank you,
final.
Janet. Thank you all. As Janet said, and Diane, you have to think about building your own empire and not building someone else's empire. And the small window that you have is the one that you use, to join and go through the business, get to know more about your business. With the business, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. We know as we go, we grow as we go. So you just have to start with what you have. Whatever you have is what you start with. Even people who are so successful in life, they didn't have millions, they didn't have billions for them to start a business. They had a little bit of money and they started. From there, they grew bigger. So anyone can start. You just have to start small and don't expect to start. Oh, when I start, I have to be, have making a lot of money straight away. It's not like that. Just join and start building your empire slowly, slowly. If you have got even a small pocket of time and a big heart to change, that's enough. This is the time for you to start and make a change in your life. So if you feel like you're ready and you want to join or you want to discuss about any the business that we are doing, you can just drop us a comment and join or message us. You can message Janet or Diane. You can message me, and we are happy to have a chat with you and guide you on the right path. So we'll show you how to begin, and we can see that it's something for you, to start. So just get in touch with us. Thank you. I'll pass on to Diane.
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Janet, Hazel, for today's incredible information and session. And I'm just gonna close in and say, my friends, don't let the feeling of being too busy keep you stuck. Because most of us in diaspora, we know so many people work so many hours and shifts every single day. And you forget that your body is important, your family is important, all the people around you are important. We need that money, we know that. But if there's an opportunity that can make you change your life, and you've been watching us every single day, this is we finished 90, this is the 8th day of another 90 day, and you are there and you feel stuck. I'm just going to remind you, we all started with small steps. We did not know where to go, but we have, and we've always said, we have a very systematic way of making you start, very easy way to start your own online business that can help you achieve your goals, that can help you change your life. And you don't have to leave your job. No, I'm not saying you leave your job. It's a business that is on the side, so that even when you retire, your business is going to run, your family is going to take over and run, your children will run that business for you. So it's a business that it's generational. That's what I'm trying to say. It's generational. So it's an empire for your family. So we are here today because we didn't wait for the perfect time. We used what we had. This is real, this is working, and it is helping us and others that we've said 250 people more than they are enjoying life of freedom. So let's talk in the comment, send us a message, or go to our bios, and our first step is watch the webinar. It's the only way you can learn about the business. Ask us question. That's another way of learning the business. We are here. We come here every day. So you have no pressure, no big promises, just us as women, and we have other men too in the business opportunity that too can live faith and started their own business. So you deserve more, you deserve time for your family, your dreams, and your peace. So thank you so much for watching us for day 8 of our show Up and Shine from Fear to Freedom. We'll see you again tomorrow, maybe same time or in the afternoon, I'm not sure. Jannet is going to tell us. We've got to talk with Jannet and Hazel, and then we arrange ourselves because we are parents too. So we have to work out on the days that, on the time. So we'll see you tomorrow. See you guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.